Hello, welcome back to the channel. Vormithrax here. We're going to play some more Warhammer 40k Gladius, Relics of War. Big mouthful of a game title there. This is a continuation of our game in progress medium map. We're playing as the Space Marines against 4 enemies, one of which has been eliminated, and I am at war with all 3 of the other ones simultaneously. Just the way I like to fight my wars, 3 front or nothing. So let's just jump right back in and continue. Okay, what was that doing? Here's the situation. So we got our home city right here all sprawled out doing stuff. We're currently almost out of requisitions entirely. We've got a hunter under production and we've got 2 armories under production. The 2 armories is going to pump out our mechanized units faster once I get them finished. So be 4 turns before that's ready to go. I'm just going to store up some more requisitions during those 4 turns, so hopefully I can build something once we're done with that. So, I can't build anything for a little while. I've got a support column coming to the relief of my northern army. What is this? 2 Space Marine groups, Tactical Space Marines, and a Dreadnought. Right there. Hello, Mr. Dreadnought. They are thumping their way up north to my northern army group. So this group's pretty much holding off the Necrons. There's the Necron home city right in that area. They might have more, but that's the only one I've spotted so far. This is all water, which they can cross, but I don't think the AI is going to do so. I really hope it doesn't. So far it's been content to just kind of roll troops through this area, and I'm going to leave this group here as kind of a blocking force to pen them into this northern corner. So that's what these units are coming up for. If that group maintains their cohesion until these guys get all the way up there, once they arrive, I might start marching forward towards that city and see what we can do. Then we've got the yellow foe. This is Space Marines just like me. Unfortunately, I've got nothing up here. I've got 1 group of Tactical Space Marines and a Fortress of Redemption. That's it. So they're basically just doing a holding action, just trying to keep him bottled up into this northeastern corner as long as I can. My hope is to get a couple more mechanized units up there quickly so that I can continue to hold that while I take care of some other business. And then we've got red over here, the Imperial Guard. Just started to show up with some heavier units. They've got some Lehman Russ battle tanks. I saw a Hydra. I got a decent sized force over here though. I've got my land speeders, I've got a couple Space Marines and a couple Devastator Space Marines. These are anti-armor specialists, so if that Lehman Russ decides to pull forward any, it's going to get a rude surprise. But right in between us, we've got this quest location that is popping out these little Necron units every once in a while. So both me and this guy are both just killing these as they pop out. I have to wait to complete this quest until I research Assault Space Marines and get one sent over here. Once I've got them over here, then I can continue that quest line. So it's going to be a while. I got 1 more turn on my Orbital Strike research. Then I'm going to fire up the Assault Marines, and it's probably going to take 4 or 5 turns for that. Then I got to build it, which is another 4 or 5 turns. Then I've got to run them over here, which is probably going to be another 8, 10 turns. So it's going to be like 20 turns probably before I can continue that quest chain. So I'm a little undecided if I'm just going to try to hold the line here like I'm doing with yellow. I'm really just bottling in all 3 of these groups, not making progress. I need to knock one of them out so I can relocate some force. He's got a second city. He had started one here. I managed to take it out, but he's got a second one being built over here. So I'm really undecided on how to do this. I may peel all my guys back around, take this, and then work my way up here. I'm just not sure if these Necrons continuously pop out and there'd be a big group of them here, which would be a problem to deal with, or how that works. So I'm a little undecided. We're going to go a few turns before I make a decision there. I got nobody en route. Yeah, nobody's on the way there. So I got to make some decisions here exactly how I'm going to deal with this. I don't think this group is strong enough to take on his major city. The fortress in the middle is just too strong. I don't think I have enough armor, heavy weapons penetration to take down that fortress. So best I could do would be to take out his satellite city, keep destroying his units to keep him unit poor and make him use his resources. So, I'm not sure how we're going to deal with this. I'll think about it. But, we're right at the end of a turn. Everything is moved. So, let's hit end turn and see what happens. Oh, Necrons are going to wander off, are they? That's not going to help them. That's a heavy weapon squad right behind the Luminous. Hello, Enslavers. Alright, so they're completely dead. That's a pretty poor choice in my estimation on what to shoot at. Although they will knock it down eventually. Alright, here's the important one. Oh, he brought the tank forward. He's going to regret that. Not sure what did the damage there. You're going to pay for that. Alright, so we just finished researching Orbital Strike, so we've got that available now. How much does that cost? 100 resource, or 100 influence. Alright. Gonna have to use it sparingly though. So as you can see, a brand new unit of warriors popped out of that little citadel thingy. So we've still got that to deal with. Oh, they can't quite see it from there. Alright. I know you can. 16.8. Yep, you're not going to enjoy meeting this thing. Alright, so he's at 30 out of 48. If I get both of these to shoot it, that's dead. It's really a question, what do I do with the other troops? Do I stick around here, or do I roll around and try to take that out? I think what I might do is park my speeder over here, just so he's got a view out into the plains to see if he starts moving any troops out, and also kind of keep an eye on these guys. So let's do that. Let's pull you back this way. Above the movement rate on the speeders. Probably end up parking these guys right here in this tree or forest area. That'll give them a good view of this area. Alright, let's start with you. I am going to pull over this way towards this city, so we'll move here. And then we're going to shoot the tank, of course. Goodbye, tank. Ooh, that's only 4.2. Okay, that wasn't nearly as much as I thought it was going to be. Oh, it's because they moved. That's right. I forgot. If they're in position like this group, I'm going to get the full damage. That group, I mean, sorry. Yeah, 16.8 right there. These guys unfortunately moved, so they didn't get the full damage value. Alright, so we've got to take the shot for the max damage. I need to try to kill this thing before it pulls back. Alright, so it's down to 9. I don't know if I'm going to be able to put enough damage on it. You guys got your crack grenade? You do. Let's move up adjacent and we'll put a crack grenade on him. Uh-oh. That's unfortunate. Alright, he's got a few more units over here than I thought. We're going to have to make a more concerted effort. But, can we do enough? Not even close to enough. I'm not going to finish this thing off. Can I get positioned to prevent a retreat? Can't get them into position. They've already fired. I'm not going to be able to put a unit into a position to keep them from retreating. I bring these guys out of cover to here. They'll still be able to retreat back through here. I don't know how far he'll get, but it'll probably be far enough that I won't be able to finish him off, which will really annoy me. I was really hoping to finish this thing. A big hit to his war machine if I got rid of it. I could melt-a-bomb it, but I want to hold my melt-a-bomb for that right there. Melt-a-bomb it. Melt-a-bomb will kill it, of course. So I can kill it, just at the cost of not being able to use my Melt-a-bomb for 10 turns against this thing. So what's going to be more important? Either Dexity. I think it's going to be more important to kill the Lehman Russ. It's going to take me time to kind of reorganize and kind of shift over here anyway. Let's get rid of it. I need that thing to go away. Alright, you guys... I think I'm just going to shift them over to here. These guys are kind of sitting in the way of and preventing my movement, my easy movement. Scout Sentinels should be pretty easy to kill with my Devastators if I can get line on them. I'm thinking of moving back here. Nah, let's move up to here. Either here I am. Thanks for subscribing. And... oh, come on. You guys and your opportunity fire. 5.7, do it. I think I need to move my talking head over slightly. Let's try right there. Doesn't quite play well with the borderless window mode. No, talking head's a little too high now. Come on. Right there. Okay, I think we got it now. That'll do. Alright, and let's bring... whoa, hello. That's that heavy weapons squad. It's got 3 range. Yep, 3 range. So I don't want to go there. Let's pull back to the forest here. Okay, let's just keep putting pressure on the Space Marines. And we're out of our personnel grenade. Ooh. No, not gonna do it, Doctor. I've still got the power to finish that fight. Alright, what are we looking at? What did you bring up? You brought up your heavy destroyers? Really? Ouch. Yeah, those things can do a lot of damage. I should be able to put enough on it to get rid of it, I think. Quite a few units out here, though. How are you guys doing? 17 out of 23. Might be time to swap. Stick those guys in, pull them out. Hello. So they moved another unit up there. Oh, that's the Praetorians. Youch. How am I going to do this? He's still keeping pretty good pressure on this group. Alright, I can step him up. How about... these guys count as vehicles? I think they do. Nope, it's an infantry unit. It's an infantry unit with a skimmer designation. I'm not sure if that counts as a vehicle or not. Ideally, I want to get my librarian pushed up to here. That's another heavy destroyer group. I think I am going to swap these. You guys pull back one. And let's toss a frag grenade into that group. 2 out of 5. Sounds good. You guys push forward to hold the outpost. And put more fire on those guys. Alright. So we'll get 1 kill between these, plus we'll put additional damage on him and hopefully finish him with that hero, maybe? And I can bring up the second hero if I have to, but... Alright, so you're now at 7 hit points. Can you do 7? You don't have your power swing. 1 more turn. Frag grenade wouldn't quite do it either. Standard hit wouldn't do it. I really want that thing dead. Yeah, do that. Alright, 3 more points. Gonna have to be the other hero. 2.9. That's funny. I can still... Yeah, I can still bring those guys in for the final point if I need to. I think the decimals are going to get dropped, and this will probably finish him. I don't want to use a grenade if I don't have to. Yeah, kind of figured. Alright, so that was the major goal. That's a pretty good victory. Takes an awful lot of units to kill one thing. Concentrating fire, I think, is the thing the computer doesn't do well enough compared to a human. To guarantee destruction of a unit. Alright, let's... I think I'm going to pull these guys back another space just to make sure they're out of range of anything that might get stopped. But not so far they can't react, so I think right there's fine. Alright, that's where they're going to heal up the rest of the way. Indomitable Guard. Debating whether to leave them up here in the forest or bring them around to this side. I think I'll bring him around here. Alright, Skimmer, now that you've got this area plugged, I can relocate my Skimmer. I think I'm going to bring him north. He's got a lot of infantry I'd like to mop up over there. The Skimmer will help out. Alright, other hero. Oh no, he gained a level. You want... You've already maxed out the Objuration Mechanicum. Oh, you can get Telekine Dome. Range damage reduction. Yeah, we gotta grab that. I just gotta remember to use it. Alright, you are staying put. Execute queued orders. And we're not doing anything with our city. Still building, still building. Research. Alright, I gotta take the Space Marines. Oh, at least it's only one turn. Because I've upgraded my research several times. Okay, let's see how he responds. That works for me. But I'm wondering, is another unit going to pop out of that thing? That's my worry. Yeah. He pulled back the infantry, it looks like. The Space Marines are done. So he moved his scout bikers up. I don't know where the infantry went. It must have pulled straight back. I'm really worried about... At least I've got these under control, so I'm getting view over here until he takes them. But I'm really worried about not having this guy over here to kind of stop or plug those routes. Alright, we can do this area first, so we've only got one thing to shoot at. So far, this fortress and this one unit are doing a good job of keeping yellow penned up for me. 1 out of 3 casualties. What if we threw a crack? Still 1 out of 3, 3.8 damage, 3.6. Alright, crack grenade's not worth it anymore. Do I plan on a lot of fighting? What's it look like? He pulled back again, en masse. I might chase him down with 1 Space Marine. I can't quite get into range with the speeders. He's had a lot of units up in this area. I'm wondering if he might have a city up here. I think that's just an outpost, but it could be the edge of a city. I'm a little worried about that. Now we got more destroyers up here, and I do not have units. Well, I can get him with that guy at least. This one's out of range. I'd have to relocate. Which I might do. Alright, I want to do down here first, though. Can you see them? Yay, you can see them. You cannot. You're out of range. You're going to do 23.5. Only I could get that other guy in range. Alright, we got to take this shot. Love the Devastators. Bring on the armor. Alright, what are you at? 10 points. I've got the crack grenade available. If I hide in the forest here, gives me cover. I was thinking of pulling the Marines back, but I wanted to relocate these guys anyway, so maybe it's better to bring them over. I think it is. Yeah, let's do that. Bring a full strength group over. I wish I could get them in the forest here, but 6.9 here. Crack grenade for 7.3. Still won't quite kill them. So, take another shot. And finish them off. Oh, just barely won't do it. Actually, I think it will. Supposedly they have 3 hit points. These guys will do 2.6. It says 0 out of 1, but I'm not sure. The lack of decimals, using decimals in some places but not showing them in others is really confusing. At the low level of the hit point values, that really... I don't understand why they do that. Alright, I wanted to relocate these guys as well. So that's going to be a guaranteed kill. Maybe I'll just relocate them up to here. Yeah, let's just relocate them up to here. And, yeah. Alright, so Lehman Russ tank's gone, his walkers are gone. Got that heavy attack squad somewhere back here. Come on, hero. Join the fun. We're all relocating. I can get this whole group up on this citadel, should go down pretty quick. Between the melt-a-bombs. Whoops, that's right, I used his melt-a-bomb. I got one more turn. I'll have one melt-a-bomb, plus the Devastators, plus the hero to hit that fortress. I think we can still take it pretty quickly. We'll find out. So this group's done, other than you. We're going to park right here. That gives him a nice view of that whole valley. I'm just a little worried about this, if it's going to keep popping units out. But it's more Red's problem than mine at the moment, so I'm okay with it, I guess. Alright, these groups are still marching their way north. I've done that, so we're over here. What to do, what to do. I don't want to get pulled out of position. I would love to chase down the wounded unit and finish it off. Ooh, I can get into the forest. This is my wounded group, though. I think I'm going to do it. Oh, battle barge, or annihilation barge. That's not good. Yeah, that's not good. Alright, that's bad. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull those guys back in time. Well, they gotta take the shot. Do I send these guys up to support? I do. Awesome. Well, at least they won't be sacrificed in vain. And we got rid of one potential damage dealer. The battle barge, I don't think it'll kill them in one round. It might finish them off. It does a lot of damage, but I get some benefit for being in the forest. I really don't want the battle barge to come over here to my land speeders. I think it would really, really put a hurt on my land speeder. So hopefully I'll be able to pull these guys straight south into the forest. Run away from that. If I can pull that thing down towards me, I can possibly get rid of it. I got 5 turns on my melt-a-bomb, so yeah, I don't want to deal with that thing right now. It's wounded. It's one I hit earlier, so maybe you won't pull it forward. We'll see. Alright, you, another heavy destroyer. Currently I can hit it from there. If I bring this predator around, I can hit it from there. That group can hit him, and I'd have to move my hero up to hit him as well. Not sure that's going to be enough. They're full strength. We're going to do 6. Yeah, I don't think we're going to destroy the unit, but we'll probably kill one, and then probably pull it back at that point. Let's do it. Let's go ahead and relocate here. Take that shot. I'm thinking of relocating this predator up to here. That way if he brings the battle barge down, I might be able to get an easy tell. No, I won't have a action point to take an opportunity shot. No, we're gonna stay here. Another unit down. Alright, so he's got 7 points left. These guys are going to do 4, and I think the hero can possibly finish them. Jeez, the grenades aren't as useful as their normal battle now with all their bonuses. Alright, he's down to 3. Let's go ahead and bring the hero up 1. That should finish him. Awesome. So, we killed the 2 units we knew about. Battle barge is new and could cause a problem, but I think we'll survive it. Really a question of, can I pull back fast enough to keep that unit alive? If he really wants that guy dead, that battle barge will be able to kill him before I can get him back to safety, I think.